Hello dear students, welcome to YouTube channel of Unique World Education UAE. This is Fasil Rahman, Chemistry Faculty of Unique World Education. Hope all of you are doing well. So today we are going to discuss a very important topic from a very important chapter of grade 10 chemistry, carbon and its compounds. So last class we discussed about nomenclature of carbon compounds in the last video. So today we are going to continue that particular topic with functional groups. It's a very important chapter and very important topic from grade 10 chemistry. Okay. So we can start functional groups. Functional groups. Okay. So I hope all of you remember what we discussed in last class, like how to name organic compounds, especially hydrocarbons. Okay, like alkanes, alkenes, alkynes, and all we discussed last class. So today we are going to discuss about what you mean by a functional group and what are the important functional groups and how to name them very clearly. So we can start. So first of all, what do you mean by a functional group? Hydrocarbons we discussed in last class. So hydrocarbon means it's a organic compound, any organic compound which contain only carbon and hydrogen. For example, ethane. Ethane, all of you know ethane. Ethane. The molecular formula of ethane is CH3. Is a structural formula, so you can say C2H6. So this is ethane. So you can see here only carbon and hydrogen is present in this compound, so that's why it is called a hydrocarbon. Okay, but if any other atoms or groups, for example oxygen or any group, for example OH group or chlorine, fluorine or any acidic group, if it is joining a hydrocarbon, it will alter the properties of this particular hydrocarbon, or it will alter the functions of this particular compound. So that atoms or groups which is joining a particular hydrocarbon to change the properties or functions, that is called a functional group. So that's why the name itself, it is functional group. So functions of that particular hydrocarbon is getting changed, okay, on the addition of this particular group or atom to that particular compound. Okay, for example, if I am adding one chlorine to this particular compound, like it will become CH3 CH2Cl. Okay, so here you can say this chlorine is a functional group. Okay, so this compound and this compound is completely different, their properties will be different, okay, their chemical reactions will be different, so that's why that's called a functional group. So I will give you a list of functional groups that you have to study in this chapter, and what are the names of that functional group and what are the chemical groups involved also. Okay, so we can discuss that. So I hope all of you understood what is a functional group. Okay. First one, that is alcohol. All of you heard about alcohols, right? Alcohols. So alcohols means that is OH group, OH. That means the organic compounds which contain OH group as functional groups is called alcohols, OH group. Then next one, halogens. Halogens, just now we discussed about chlorine. So actually halogens means it is the name of a particular group in periodic table. I hope you know that. Okay, group 17. So you know in periodic table there are 18 groups and 7 periods in periodic table. So group 18 elements are called noble gases and group 17 elements are called halogens. So halogens, mainly the halogens involved in organic compounds are fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. Okay, so this halogen containing organic compounds are called haloalkanes. Haloalkanes. Okay, so that is one another category. Then next one, aldehydes. Aldehydes. So alcohols, halogens, aldehydes. Aldehydes means the group is CHO. CHO. This is the aldehyde functional group. Exactly it is written like, it's very important. Aldehyde is C double bond OH. C double bond OH. So you have to know in the simple way and this way. Okay, this exact molecular structure. Okay, so actually C double bond O, then one hydrogen is connected to that particular carbon, and at this side one carbon chain will be attached. Clear? So that is aldehyde. Next is ketone. Ketone is, that is just CO. See, in organic chemistry always CO means that is C double bond O. Okay, there will be a double bond between carbon and oxygen. So it is like C double bond O, and on either side of that C double bond O, carbon chains will be attached. Okay, so that is ketone. So always remember, ketone group will be present always in the middle of two carbon atoms. Okay, it should not be at end. Okay, always it should be in the middle of two carbon chains. Then next one, the very important one, carboxylic acid. You know, all of you know about acids, right? So we have two different types of acids, mineral acids and carboxylic acids. Mineral acids means the normal acids like hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid and all. But we have another class of acids which are called organic acids or carboxylic acids, which contain a special functional group, that is COOH. So everything should be very clear, because there is a chance of confusion, because similar groups are coming in different functional groups. Okay, so this is C double bond O, then OH. C double bond OH. Okay, so I will make you this clear. Listen, just wait. Yeah, see, you can see C double bond O is coming in aldehydes, C double bond O is coming in ketones, and C double bond O is coming in carboxylic acids. So you should be very careful while attending questions later to this topic, because you may get confused. Okay, so how to identify this among these three means, listen, aldehydes, if it is aldehyde, that C double bond O, at one side of C double bond O, one hydrogen will be there, and other side one carbon will be attached. Okay, you can listen now. I will give you examples, then you will get a clear idea. And in the case of ketone, on either side of that C double bond O, carbon will be attached. Okay, and in the case of carboxylic acid, at one side of carboxylic acid, I mean C double bond O, OH group will be there, and on the other side one carbon will be attached. So in this way you can differentiate. Okay, so, and one more chance of confusion, by looking this OH group, some students will write like that is alcohol. So alcohol means this OH group is directly connected to carbon chain. That is alcohol. Okay. So I think it's very clear. First one, alcohol. Alcohol means a carbon chain, then OH group. So OH group is directly connected to that carbon chain. Okay, alkyl group, alkyl chain. Then halogens, this fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine are directly connected to carbon chain. Then aldehyde, CHO, ketone, CO, and carboxylic acid, C double bond OH, COOH. I think it's clear. Okay, good. Now we can discuss each group in detail, including their nomenclature. Okay? Yes. So I think first we can discuss about alcohols. Alcohols. Yeah. Alcohols. OH. OH group. Okay. So first thing you have to remember regarding alcohols, the chemical group is OH group, and while naming alcohols, their name should end with ol. Ol. Okay, this is the suffix added to the name ol. Like for example, if you check the name of any alcohol, it will end with ol. Methanol, propanol, hexanol, like that. Okay, so the first member I am writing in order, so you will get a very clear idea. So first one, first carbon, I mean one carbon, that is meth. I hope you remember that words from the last class. Okay, so methanol, methanol, methanol. Okay, methanol. So methanol means an alcohol which contain only one carbon atom. One carbon atom. So we know methane, methane is this one. Methane is this one. This is methane. One carbon and four hydrogen atom. So if I replace this hydrogen with an OH group, what is this? This is methanol, methanol, one carbon and OH group, one OH group. So you can write the formula like this: CH3OH, methanol. Okay, CH3OH, methanol. Okay. Second one, so what will be the next one? You can think about that. Meth. What is the next one? Eth, two carbon. Okay, so ethanol, ethanol, ethanol. So ethanol means two carbons should be there. So that is CH3. Ethane is CH3. Okay. So from that CH3, one hydrogen will be replaced by OH group. So that will be CH3, CH2OH. CH3, CH2OH, ethanol. Okay. So you have to number also, give numbers to this particular carbon atom. So you can number from here 1, 2. Why I am starting from this side? Because this is the functional group. You have to start from the side of functional group. That means you have to give priority to functional group. Okay? Yes. So this is already having one carbon, just one carbon, so 1. Okay. So what will be the next one? Third one, propanol. Propanol. Okay. So methanol, ethanol, then propanol. Methanol, ethanol, propanol. So what will be the structure? CH3, then middle will be CH2. I hope you remember that. Then again CH2, then OH, then OH. So this is the first carbon, second carbon, third carbon. Okay. So this is actually a homologous series of alcohols. So methanol, ethanol, propanol, then next one butanol, pentanol, hexanol, like that. It will go on like this. Okay. So fourth one butanol, butanol. But means 4 carbon. Okay. So CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2OH. Okay. Then what will be next one? Pentanol. Pentanol. So pentanol, CH3, CH2, 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 CH2OH. Okay. Clear. So this is the nomenclature of alcohols. I think it's clear, no doubt. Okay. So now we can discuss about haloalkanes or halogens. Halogens. Yeah. Halogens. Okay. So I told you halogens means fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. Okay. So these 4 elements will join a hydrocarbon to alter the functions and properties. Okay. So here a prefix is added, not suffix. So the name of the compound will start with the name of this particular halogen attached, and that halogen will be mentioned like halo, then the name of the compound. So halo in the sense like if it is fluorine, fluoro, if it is chlorine, chloro, if it is bromine, bromo, if it is iodine, iodo. Okay, so we can do one example. Yeah, this one. So how many carbons are there in this compound? 2 carbon. Okay, 2 carbons are there. So definitely if it is 2 carbon, eighth. And what is the functional group? That is bromine. So bromo. Okay, bromo. Then what is the carbon chain? Ethene. Okay, ethene. 2 carbon atoms are there. So bromoethene. That's it. That is the nomenclature of this halogens. Okay, haloalkanes. Okay, next one. It's very simple. Just you need to know about the normal nomenclature pattern. That means that IUPAC words for 1 to 10. Okay, word roots. Then what will be the name of this one? So you can see the functional group attached is iodine here. So definitely the name will start with iodo. Then how many carbon? 1 carbon. So methane. Okay. So iodomethane. Iodomethane. Okay. Then next one. This one. So chlorine is attached and 3 carbon. So chloropropane. Chloropropane. Clear? Then next one we can do with 1 fluorine. Okay, this one. Yeah. So as it is fluorine, so you have to start with fluoromethane. Clear? So that is the nomenclature of haloalkanes or halogens. I hope all of you got it. Okay, good. Next one we are going to discuss about aldehydes. Okay, aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids are very important. So listen, aldehyde. So which is the aldehyde group? That is CHO group, CHO. Okay, so CHO, it is like C double bond OH, C double bond OH. Okay, so I will give you one example first. Listen. Okay, so this is the compound. This is the compound. So listen, this part is functional group. Okay, this part is functional group and this is the parent chain. Okay, so you can say the name of aldehydes. I told you name of alcohols will end with ol. Okay, so here also a suffix is there. For aldehydes it is al, al. Okay, so 1 carbon methanol, 2 carbon ethanol, 3 carbon propanol, then butanol, pentanol, hexanol, like that. Okay, so don't confuse with aldehyde and alcohol. Okay, so here how many carbons are there total? You have to include this carbon also. That is very important because most of the students will forget that. Okay, so total how many carbon? 1 carbon here, 1 carbon here. So total 2 carbons are there. So definitely our parent root word is H. Okay, H. So ethanol, ethanol. This is the name. Okay, ethanol is an aldehyde containing 2 carbon atom. 2 carbon atom. Okay, good. How you can draw the structure of methanol then? That's very important. Methanol, methanol, methanol. So in the aldehyde functional group itself already 1 carbon is there. Then how you can add 1 more carbon? That's not possible. Okay, so C double bond OH. Okay, here already 1 carbon is there. So that indicates it's meth. Okay, then you are not supposed to add any extra carbon. So what you do? So what you have to do here means just add 1 hydrogen. Just add 1 hydrogen here. This is the structure of methanol. Okay, very important. And you can write like this: HCHO, HCHO, and this you can write like CH3CHO, CH3CHO. Okay, okay. So methanol, methanol is otherwise called, the common name is also very important, that is formaldehyde. I think all of you have heard about formaldehyde, formic acid and all, which is used for disinfection, preservation purposes and all. Okay. Okay, so it goes on like this: methanol, ethanol, propanol, butanol, pentanol, like this. So what will be the structure of propanol? Propanol means 3 carbon and aldehyde group. Okay, very simple. So CH3, CH2, then C double bond OH. Okay, that's it. So 1, 2, 3. In the numbering you have to give priority to aldehyde carbon, that is the functional group. Okay, so 1 here, 1, 2. That's it. I hope it's clear. So very important one, very important one. Okay, next we can discuss about carboxylic acids. Carboxylic acids. Okay, carboxylic acid, which is the carboxylic acid group? COOH. COOH. So carboxylic acids end with the suffix oic acid. Oic acid. Oic acid. Okay. So methanoic acid, ethanoic acid, propanoic acid, like that. Okay. So first one we can discuss about ethanoic acid. CH3 C double bond O OH, or you can write CH3 COOH. COOH. Clear? So 1 2 1 2. So this is ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. Why? Because two carbon atoms are there and carboxylic acid functional group is there. Ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid is a very important acid. Its common name is acetic acid. Acetic acid we have learned in lower classes, which is used in for preparing vinegar and all. Vinegar. Okay. So how methanoic acid? Same like methanol. Okay. So C double bond OH. In this one already one carbon is present. Then you can add one hydrogen here. Okay. So it will be HCOOH. So please note the structure of methanoic acid and methanol. Very important. So this is called formic acid. Formic acid, I hope all of you remember. In second chapter we discussed, we studied that. Okay, methanoic acid is present in ant sting, bee sting and all, which is getting injected to our body. That's why we get irritated. Okay, itching sensation and all. Okay. Then propanoic acid, CH3 CH2 COOH, propanoic acid. Clear? Okay. So we discussed about 4 functional groups: alcohol, aldehyde, halogens and carboxylic acid. One more is there, that is ketone. Yeah. Ketone is CO. I told you ketone group is present always in the middle of two carbon atom. Middle of two carbon atom. That means the first member of this series will be having minimum 3 carbon atom. Then only ketone is possible. Right? Okay. So what will be the name of that compound? 3. So prop. And name of ketones will end with the suffix on. Okay, on. So propanone, butanone, pentanone, like that. Okay. So CH3 C double bond O CH3. This is the first member. So this is propanone. Okay, this has a very important common name as well, that is acetone. Okay, propanone. So next one, second member will be butanone. 4 carbon. So CH3 C double bond O CH2 CH3. Butanone. Okay. How you can number these compounds? In this case you can number like this: 1 2 3. In this case 1 2 3 4. Okay, like this. Then pentanone, hexanone, that's it. Okay. Yes. So these are the important functional groups and their nomenclature. So I think it's very clear, very perfect. Okay. Now I will give you 2 questions to do as a homework, and you can answer the correct option in this particular comment box. Okay, so we can check how many of you are getting the correct answers. This is just for nomenclature. You can check your answers here. Okay, first one, first one. Yeah. What is the name of this compound? What is the name of this compound? And second one, name of this one. I think we have discussed about branching and how to represent branches in last class. I hope you remember that, so you can include that knowledge here. Okay, so one more, that is this one. Okay, so all of you, please comment your answers in comment box. Okay, and you can suggest that new topics and all that you need to discuss in the next class. We can do that definitely. So I hope all of you are very clear with this concept. It's a very important part of this chapter. Okay, so if any doubts, you can put in comment box. Clear? Okay, so we can wind up the session. I hope all of you understood well. Thank you all. Bye, take care.